Miguel Dorati back here at the iBob Vaults, and we're going to go over UFC. We got UFC on Fox 16 this weekend, July 25th. Going to go through the undercard odds. Getting right into it, most of these fights are going to appear on Fox, or the next two are appear on Fox, and then you're going to go over to the UFC Fight Night Pass for the first four fights of the card. This is considered the undercard, the main card, obviously on Fox. We reviewed in another blog. So the welterweight bout, 3-rounders, all of these. The welterweight bout sees Ben Saunders at -110 facing Kenny Robertson -120. Over under 2.5 with the over +100 and the under -130. Saunders, obviously a little bit of a rejuvenation in his second trip through with the UFC. Needs another win here to keep on the right path. Heading over to the bantamweight division, you got Brian Caraway and Eddie Wineland, also a fight that maybe a few years ago would have had a lot more appeal. But you got Wineland at -125 and Caraway at -105. Over-unders 2.5 with the over and -120 and the under at -110. Heading into the lightweights, you're going to have a couple of lightweight bouts here. You got James Krause, underdog +120 facing Darren Creekshank, -150. Over-under 2.5. with the over at -185 and the under at +155. Sticking with the lightweight, you got Andrew Holbrook at -110 facing Ramsey Nijem, -120. Over-unders 1.5 with the over at -145 and the under at +115. In the bantamweights, you got women bantamweights. This is great, second fight. This could be the end of the four horsewomen or whatever you want to call this group. You got Jessamine Duke, underdog at +150. Facing Elizabeth Phillips, who's at -180. Over-unders 2.5 with the over at -180 and the under at +150 also. Same line and same over-under on this one. And the opening fight of the card is at welterweight, 3 rounds on UFC Fight Night Pass or Fight Pass. And you got Dominique Steele +200 facing Zach Cummings at -260. The over-unders 2.5, -125 and -105. -125 on the over, -105 on the under. With Saunders, Caraway, Wineland, you got on the main card, you got Gomi and Luaz on. You got Ramsey Nijem here, you got Jessamine Duke. You got a lot of guys and girls with name recognition that really need wins. So it's actually an interesting UFC from top to bottom with a lot of veterans and a lot of people that are either coming off layoffs or coming off disappointing outings and facing a little pressure. So it'll be interesting to talk to you guys about these after the fights.